Without even needing to mention big names like Lamine Yamal or Cubarsí, Barcelona's under-19 side has just accomplished something that has made all of Europe stand in admiration. They have completed a historic treble, conquering every competition they entered. Under the brilliant leadership of coach Giuliano Belletti, this young generation from Catalonia has proven absolute dominance, not just on the domestic stage, but across Europe as well. This achievement once again reaffirms the world-class youth development standards of La Masia. Within this promising squad, is there anyone ready to follow in Yamal's footsteps and lead Barcelona to even greater heights? During the 2002-2025 season, Barcelona's under-19 team turned dreams into reality by securing a historic treble, winning the UEFA Youth League, the Copa del Rey Juvenil, and La Liga Juvenil. This was not just about lifting trophies, it was a powerful statement about La Masia's standing on the European youth football map. In the UEFA Youth League, Barcelona's young guns orchestrated a symphony of dominance. Each formidable opponent was dispatched with authority, culminating in a final against this year's surprise package, Giuliano SK from Turkey. The Turkish side had reached the final undefeated, but their run was abruptly ended by the sheer superiority of Barcelona. Under Belletti's guidance, the youngsters played with remarkable maturity, outclassing their opponents both technically and tactically. The brightest star of that final was none other than Ibrahim Diarra, who scored a brilliant brace, including a stunning solo effort that sent the crowd into a frenzy. This victory marked Barcelona's third UEFA Youth League title, allowing them to surpass Chelsea and become the most successful club in the competition's history, a glorious milestone for La Masia. What made this under-19 squad so special was the perfect blend of generations. Many players are older than Yamal, who has already broken through to the first team, yet they have continued to assert their value. Names like Ibrahim Diarra, Hugo Alba, and Andres Cuenca are now shining brightly, ready to take up the mantle. Among them, Hugo Alba stands out as the true leader. Wearing the captain's armband, he has spearheaded the attack with calmness and a remarkable sharpness, scoring 5 goals and providing 1 assist on the road to European glory. In domestic competitions, he also leads the scoring charts, displaying unwavering consistency throughout the season. Interestingly, despite his standout performances, Barcelona have not rushed to renew Hugo Alba's contract, showing a deliberate, cautious approach to youth development. Nevertheless, Hugo remains unfazed. He has openly expressed his desire to stay with the club, even if it means starting from the reserve side, Barca Athletic. His determination and professionalism make Hugo Alba an ideal role model for the next generation at La Masia. Not only does he possess sharp tactical awareness, but he has also earned high praise from Barca Athletic coach Aureli Altimira, who described him as one of the smartest young players he has ever worked with. Alba is steadily winning trust at Barcelona, not just through his footballing abilities, but through his rare drive to improve. After every match or training session, he actively seeks feedback from coaches on how to develop further. It is this hunger for growth that is helping Hugo take solid steps toward breaking into Barcelona's first team in the future. Alongside Hugo Alba, another name that has caught the attention of football insiders is Ibrahim Diarra. The Malian winger, who only joined La Masia in January, has adapted at lightning speed and exploded onto the scene. Before arriving in Spain, Diarra made headlines at the Under-17 World Cup in 2023, where he dazzled for Mali, scoring a stunning goal against Argentina and helping secure third place. Individually, he claimed the silver boot with 5 goals and 4 assists. Once a little-known talent from the Africa Foot Academy, Diarra has quickly become a key player, highlighted by his dazzling brace in the Youth League final against Cubarsí SK, including a breathtaking solo move. The left-footed attacker blends creativity, quick thinking, and an ability to change a game from the flanks, drawing early comparisons to a young Lamine Yamal. Mali under-20 coach Soumaila Coulibaly even declared, "Diarra reminds me of Rivaldo, with that rare ability to create moments of pure genius." Another gem currently being polished at Barcelona's under-19 level is center-back Emin Caspo. Joining from Grasshopper club Zurich last summer, Caspo has made a strong impression. With his ideal height of 1.91 m, solid defensive play, and smooth ability to initiate attacks from the back. Despite suffering an unfortunate injury during his first season, Caspo still managed to leave enough of a mark to earn a first-team call-up from Xavi Hernandez as soon as he recovered. Previously, Caspo captained Switzerland's under-17 side and even scored in a victory over Armenia during the Youth European qualifiers. Names like Hugo Alba, Ibrahim Diarra, and Emin Cospo are breathing fresh life into this Barcelona under-19 squad. In addition, promising talents such as center-back Andres Cuenca, who plays with maturity beyond his years, and left-back Landry Farre, the anchor of the defense, are further proof of the squad's remarkable depth. Each young player brings a unique footballing personality, but the most striking common thread is their professionalism and relentless drive for improvement. The blend of local gems and international talents is creating a modern version of La Masia, one filled with ambition, yet still deeply rooted in the DNA of Barcelona. It is not hard to imagine these players following in the footsteps of Gavi, Yamal, and Cubarsí, continuing to illuminate the bright legacy of Barcelona. The success of this under-19 squad is not just down to individual brilliance, but to a cohesive, disciplined collective deeply imbued with La Masia's philosophy of controlled possession. Under the guidance of Giuliano Belletti, who famously scored the winning goal in the 2006 Champions League final, this young Barcelona side has showcased a modern style of play. They maintain the bedrock of ball control, but are ready to unleash bursts of speed and intense pressing whenever necessary. Under Belletti's leadership, the under-19 team is not built around a single star. Instead, he gives opportunities to all, transforming every player into an indispensable cog within the system. From organizing possession through midfield to executing a highly flexible three-man defensive setup, Barcelona's youth side has delivered football that is both pleasing to the eye and ruthlessly effective. They went unbeaten throughout their UEFA Youth League conquest, overcoming heavyweights like Mainz, AZ Alkmaar, and especially Giuliano Belletti, who had remained undefeated until the final. The biggest strength of this group lies in their tactical adaptability. When needed, they control the ball with patience and pinpoint accuracy. When under pressure, they drop deep, defend in numbers, and launch sharp counterattacks. This tactical awareness and quick adaptability have drawn admiration even from top-level first-team coaches. Barcelona's identity remains, but it is now carried forward by a younger, more versatile generation, brimming with the energy of modern football. This style not only helps them overpower physically dominant teams, but also reinforces the belief that La Masia continues to produce world-class successors. The recruitment of Ibrahim Diarra perfectly illustrates the new strategy Barcelona is pursuing. With finances still tight, the club has had to become smarter in scouting, turning to less competitive markets. Africa, rich in talent yet underexploited, has emerged as a prime destination. Under the leadership of scouting director Paulo Araujo, Barcelona's talent identification system has been completely restructured, aiming to discover and secure prospects before rivals even notice them. Ibrahim Diarra is a perfect example. A previously unknown name, signed for a modest fee, quickly integrated and exploded onto the scene at just the right time. If Diarra and other raw gems successfully adapt, Barcelona will not only strengthen their squad with quality additions, but also create significant future economic value, a vital move to maintain competitiveness and long-term financial stability. This historic treble by Barcelona's under-19 squad has confirmed the immense potential within this new generation. But the real question remains, how many of them will break through and become first-team pillars? It is undeniable that this current crop possesses not only impressive individual skills but also outstanding teamwork and tactical intelligence. Under Belletti's mentorship, they have absorbed the core principles of mindset, match temperament, and the mechanics of running an elite team. Ibrahim Diarra has already shown remarkable maturity. Hugo Alba and Andres Cuenca are also highly tipped to become key figures in the not-so-distant future. Of course, to turn potential into reality, Barcelona must provide genuine opportunities for these players in the seasons ahead. After all, the fusion of experienced stars and hungry young talents has always been the golden formula for sustaining a dynasty at Camp Nou. This under-19 squad is a treasure trove that Barcelona can tap into to maintain their dominance in La Liga and the Champions League. Naturally, The path to the first team is never lined with roses. Every talent will have to fight fiercely to surpass layers of experienced competitors, but based on their performances during the 2024-2025 season, they are better prepared than ever for the journey to the top. Their shining treble and the UEFA Youth League triumph this season send out a powerful message. Barcelona is still nurturing golden generations. Now, all eyes are waiting to see whether these young faces following the trail blazed by Yamal and Pedri can rise to stardom and lead Barcelona back to the pinnacle of European football. The answer lies ahead, but the belief has already been kindled and burns brightly in the hearts of all who love the Blaugrana.